The coaching staff has just been elated about Kidd and already the impact he's had on this team, especially on a player like Raymond Felton, who's never had a veteran point guard mentor like Jason Kidd. He's kind of embraced that role late in his career. Anthony will try again.
Nice play by Felton to throw across his body. Players move. What a wonderful pass by Kidd.
Anthony wide open for three. And the Knicks off to a strong start.
And you watch, you see Brewer along the baseline. He is an outstanding random cutter. The play before, he got a layup. That time he...
Oh, nice move from Felton. Kicks it out. Anthony for three. Puts it in. 8-0 run. And Anthony, after missing his first couple of shots, has nailed 3 in a row. Timeout Miami. And the first standing ovation of the season here at Madison Square Garden. It's a busy sports weekend, Doris, as the Knicks open tonight. The Giants are at home on Sunday as Anthony knocks down another. Carmelo Anthony missed his first 3 shots, but he's 4 for his last 5. Anthony feeling it. Puts it in. 3-pointer, Carmelo Anthony. An 18-point lead. Anthony launches up another. Oh, it goes in at the buzzer, capping off a fabulous first quarter. Carmelo Anthony's 16 first quarter points. Anthony drives on Lewis, gets inside, counting, and 1. Hard drive from Carmelo Anthony, and his terrific first half continues.
As hard a cover as anyone in the NBA when isolated. Anthony blows by Lewis and then takes the hit. Great strength around the rim. The finish and the foul.
Anthony forces it up and draws the foul. It's going to go against Cole, who's second, and Carmelo Anthony to the free throw line. Anthony and Wade continue their dialogue. Wants to be more unselfish. And he's another guy in his 10th year in the league as he hits a free throw. Going to NBAtickets.com for all your NBA ticketing needs. Single game tickets, partial plans, season tickets, group sales, and to buy and sell tickets from fans. All tickets, one site. Go to NBA Tickets. Tony Parker's won a couple of games for the Spurs with last-second shots. Been a fun start to the season. Kidd on the drive.
See, he's not driving to score. He's driving to draw and dish.
Anthony good open look, hasn't had many of those. The lead back up to 17. Timeout Miami. Jason Kidd, a big spark here in the third quarter. Anthony scoots by and lays it in.
But very slow in transition by the big 3 of Miami right there.
As Anthony drives inside and draws the foul. Eric Spoelstra not happy with the lack of call at the other end, and that particular call at this end.
To draft and free agency.
You said days?
Yeah, days.
That's terrible. You've got to be able to enjoy it longer than that. Are coaches that tortured?
No, but I think last year was an unusual year where you know what I admired the most about Eric is when you coach and see him coach from a coach's perspective, you already knew he was a great coach.
Anthony knocks it in. Carmelo Anthony with 28. I think they just found out. You know, many remember him for all his technicals, and that was a big part of him, but he was a terrific player.
At both ends of the floor. One of those rare combinations of a guy who could really defend and stretch the floor and post up and pass for all he had accomplished as a player. And so I think Rasheed Wallace will take it in a very positive vein.
Yeah, he's thrilled to be back with Mike Woodson, thrilled to be back in the NBA playing a role. He was always content with, he didn't need to be the star. He was always content with just doing what he had to do to help his team win. The last team he played for was Boston 2 years ago. Meanwhile, James White comes in James White, a 30-year-old player who hasn't been in the NBA in the last 3 years, has played in Europe. And Chris Copeland, a 28-year-old rookie. Copeland misses his first NBA attempt, and that'll do it. A 20-point win by the Knicks as they hit 19 three-pointers, led by Carmelo Anthony's 30 points. Well, those numbers for naught for Miami as they fall to 1-1 on the season. And the Knicks 1-0. Jason Kidd, part of 27 assists for the Knicks. So as impressive as the Heat were in their first game against Boston, the Knicks, and again, it's only one game, but this is such a strong way to start the season for this team, Jeff.
Well, they played lights out. Shared it, shot it well, defended, particularly at some points, was very disruptive, causing some turnovers. A heck of a start for Mike Woodson and his team.
And again, Carmelo Anthony led the way with 30, but so many different players a part of it. And Anthony right now with Doris.
Carmelo, I know you said you look forward to not having to score 30. Tonight you get 30, but you brought 4 double-digit scores with you. How does that bode for the long-term health of this team?
Oh, man, we just believe in one another. We playing with each other. We started that in training camp. It carried over to the preseason, now the regular season. But we didn't do nothing. We just won one game. We protected our home court tonight. We go back into the into our playbook and, practice tomorrow, see what we did wrong, perfect that, and go to the next day.
The team opposite you tonight proved that you have to have quality defense to win a championship. They are an explosive offensive team. What did you do well defensively?
Well, we just wanted to make it tough on them. Contest them, stay in front of them, hold them to one shot, get the rebound, go, take our time on the offense, share the ball, and we won the game.
A lot was said about whether this game should or should not have been played, but when you walked into what was a near-capacity crowd, your thought was what?
It tells a lot about New York City. We come together in tough times. And right now, we all know what happened with Hurricane Sandy, but the city came together tonight.
Congratulations on a good win, Melo. Mike.
All right, Doris.